All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is the Olhausen Iron City Invitational number 5, produced by WPBA. I am Lonnie Fox Raymond. I am your host, the voice of the WPBA, and I'm being joined by Miss Dawn Hopkins.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So this is a fantastic matchup here early in this event. Miss Jasmin Ouschan versus Pia the Killer Filler. So Pia has won the lag. We'll go over the match rules real quick. Here's the match rules. They're going to lag for the first break, alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball doesn't count in the break in the bottom 2 pockets. 3-point break rule is in effect. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and this is cue ball fouls only. Pia Filler to break.
Here we go. This is going to be a great match. These are two fierce competitors that are hot right now on the world tour.
Yeah, definitely on the world circuit. They're out there getting it done. Jasmin, I don't know how much she's been playing outside of just training. I know she's got a lot going on back home. So we haven't seen her a bunch, but we have seen her in a few of the World Championships, of course. I think she had a 3rd place finish in the World 10 ball most recently. And then both of these ladies are Predator-sponsored players. And Pia is also sponsored by How Tips.
Yeah, so I actually was talking to Jasmin earlier, and she said she's really busy playing pool.
Is she?
Yes,
Oh,
and
good for
I
her.
said, are you playing in, like, men's too? And she said, no, just with women's pools, she's been all over the place.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so she hasn't been doing a lot of the training as much that she usually does at home, but she is doing the YouTube. You can go to YouTube and see a lot of her really good instructional videos.
Yeah, she's got a great YouTube. When I do women's workshops, I always suggest that they go to Jasmin's page, as well as Jennifer Beretta. She has some great stuff out there too.
Yeah, I like watching them. I still learn a lot.
Well, that's the nature of the beast, right? I mean, that's why we keep playing this game, because we can't perfect it.
Yeah.
So it looks like Pia has gotten herself nicely on the 3-ball. She'll probably drag it around the underside of the red or the orange 5, coming around for the pink 4.
Speed is quick here.
Very fast. This is Pia's first match at this event, so she is just settling in. She's a seeded player. Jasmin came from stage 1. So Jasmin has quite a few matches under her belt already at this event and on the tables, right?
Yeah, pretty tough opponent to be in stage 1, but that's the beauty of the WPBA is you really have to be out here supporting and getting up in the top ranking in order to be invited. Otherwise, you come in at the stage 1 and have to win your way through,
Absolutely.
which she's done. So,
all right, guys, sorry about that. We have people popping in the booth everywhere. Angela Janik has defeated Brittany Bryant, so she is advancing through to the 3rd round here. All right, so
again, it's all about staying in position here because it's a little tricky with the 3 balls up in the middle of the table. She's going to have to come around behind the 6, maybe play it up in the corner. She chose to do it a different way.
she caught the window.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Very clean.
I'm not sure why. I mean, she didn't feel comfortable doing that because when you use inside English, which is what she had to use on that shot, it's a little bit tougher.
Yeah, she's settled, though. Like I said, she's played quite a few matches
Yeah.
to get to this stage of the event. So Jasmin is very comfortable in the room and on the tables already.
She's moving quick.
Well,
That's a sign of confidence.
absolutely. These ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock with 1 extension per rack in 60 seconds after the break.
A little bit far there, but she's still okay.
All right, Jasmin Ouschan to take rack 1 here at the. Don't forget, folks, we have ball sets available for sale. We have very limited quantities. So if you're interested in these sets, they are being used at this event. Please reach out, WPBA.com, $370. That does include shipping to the continental 48 states. They are the Aramith TV Pro Cup set with the pink 4 and the orange 5.
And they play awesome.
They do. Absolutely. While Jasmin's racking, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you're not a current WPBA Billiards subscriber, please take just a second on YouTube to do that. You can also hit the little bell icon, and that will give you options as to when you get notified by what we're doing. If we are live or if we post a video, by hitting that bell icon, you can make those decisions. But the subscription, that's what we're after, folks, if you take just a second to do that. Jasmin Ouschan to break.
Got the 7 down in the corner, and I believe the 4 or the 5. I'm not sure which one that was. But she didn't get the 1 to the side, which is what they're trying to do in that break. But a lot of movement.
Oh, a lot of balls as well. My goodness.
Yes.
3 balls on the break.
She's playing 6 ball now.
She's got a steep cut on the 1 if she opts to shoot the 1. She could also bank it.
I'd say she's going to cut it, but she's going to try to go back and forth, I think, across the table. Just like that to get position on the next ball.
Great shot.
Perfect. So she just has to basically stop it or pull it down a little bit towards that. I think, is that a 4 or 5 on that rail?
Yeah, that's the pink 4. Yep.
Okay.
Little draw on this ball.
Clip that ball, but she's okay still. You can roll it 1 rail over, play it in the corner, or come down and play it in the side. Just going to play it in the side. Now, she's off to a good start here.
All right, great run out by Jasmin Ouschan. Pia Filler back to the table for the break. All right, folks, we're cutting that one a little short. Get back to the action. Pia Filler to break. All right. Okay, so the 1 kind of did a ring around the rosy at the side pocket there.
Yeah.
And she has broken dry.
It was close, but she's got a nice open layout. Here's the difficulty is getting the 2 is on the back rail. So she's going to try to get herself, She's got to get around the 3. She may use 3 rail, come bounce twice over instead of once. It depends how she feels about this cut. Yep, there it is. Beautiful shot. Very nice shot.
Great pace. Real good pace on the cue ball. Especially cutting it that extreme, it's such an extreme cut shot. To have that control over the pace of the cue ball is impressive.
So here she just wants to slide the cue ball straight down if she can, because the 7 is there and you don't really want to get in the way of the 7. Just like that. Little angle, but she's okay. She'll play in the 4 probably where she's standing. I'm going to have to get used to this. So is that the 5 or the 4 on the right?
That's the 5.
Okay.
The pink 4. The 4 is pink. Oh,
I'll get used to it.
You will. You will.
I can't tell, even you telling me that on the screen. That's funny. Very nice. So she's got the 6 all the way back here. So once she pockets the 4, she's thinking now about how to do that, how to get back around the table. What's the best way? Going 3 rails around or drawing it back. So that's 2 ways here she can do it. She can use low left and draw it back in between the 6 and the 9, or go 3 rails around and go in between the 8 and the 7. And that looked like she couldn't decide. So, yep, she's going in between the 2 of them. She got there. And luckily for her, the 7 is sitting by the side pocket because she's got the cue ball on the rail.
Yeah, she may have to just accept the roll in the 6 ball. Yeah.
The 8 is what she's thinking about now, because you want to get the correct angle to get on the 8.
Oh, nice control.
Yeah.
So she was able to really dig in a little bit more on that ball. That was a great shot.
Yeah.
She, I can't tell the angle here, but she draw back and shoot the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Because she got a little too, the angle was too close to the 9. She's going to be smart, not try to reach, and she's going to come get her extension. I have to get myself one of those. I could have used that a couple times today.
Oh, you don't have one?
Do you have one of those?
I do.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Absolutely. We're going to have to get you back in it here, Dawn.
Yeah, well, my cue stick is very old, and
they make ones that are universal. So just take it to whoever is your cue person and have the conversation. It's quite simple process, actually. All right, so Jasmin Ouschan extending her lead 3-0 over Pia Filler. There's some other scores going on around the room. Looks like Brianna Miller is up 7-4 over Caroline Pavlova and Tina Larson. Although it's not updating on the live scoring just yet, they're 1-0 in favor of Margarita. Monica Webb and Maite Ropero are currently playing as well. Looks like it's 2-0 in Maite's favor. Savannah Easton's up 2-0 over Chiruko Macklin. Wei Wei is up 1-0 over Olivia Chang. Christina Zliteva's up 2-0 over Lisa Cassette, and Janet Atwell's up 1-0 over Ilu Kibaraglu. Jasmin Ouschan to break.
she made a ball in the corner. She's got a challenge here where the cue ball's on the rail and the 1 doesn't have a pocket. So I guess she could wing at the 9, but I doubt that's going to happen.
I think she's going to cross over the 1 and put the cue under the pink 4. We'll see if I'm right. They'll bank the 1 up table, and then the cue ball will track 2 rails under the 4. I might be wrong, but I don't know if she can clear the 8.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But
Yeah.
that was
But she did get the cue ball under there.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So good shot. She decided not because of I think she would have hit the 8 if she'd have played the 1.
That's what I was. Yeah.
At any pace. That was a smart shot, though.
Yep.
Using that wall of balls to get safety.
So Pia's going to try to kick. I don't know if she's going to try to make it or hit. If she can hit the lower side of the 1, the cue ball come back towards the 4, and the 1 will go up the other end of the table. That would be a safety kick, just like that.
Right.
So that was a really good shot. Very good shot.
So Pia won an event last season at Capital City Billiards in New Hampshire. That was her first WPBA win. So she is a returning champion.
So she's trying to find a window to make a good hit and not just sell out. Wow, that is an amazing shot.
Great effort for sure.
With the speed, I guarantee she was playing that one.
Yeah, she played it beautifully. Pia's going to come to the table with her Predator Air Rush. She's a Predator-sponsored player, so she has the white Air Rush jump cue.
Problem is, even if she makes it, the 2's on the right side of the table.
Yeah, she may be making it just to end up having to play a safety, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it too. Oh, my goodness.
But see, if she made it, she really
wasn't
didn't have anything.
well, yeah. She didn't have a good shot, that's for sure. So I think Jasmin will be looking for another place to hide the cue ball.
This has been a stubborn game here so far.
Mm-hmm.
All the balls are open, but they just aren't landing in the right spots. So that's about all she could do right there.
Smart shot.
It gives Pia the advantage to play a safety back, but sometimes that's all you have to do. So you can't really cross this one down because there's not enough table to do it.
Advancing on the winner's side, we call table 5 players in. You see they're already there. Thank you.
Yeah, she hit that one not. Oh, she might get lucky. She got lucky there. She was trying to come around the 8 and get back behind the 4 or the 9, but she didn't hit it as well. And let's see here. She could play the combination. She's a straight pool player also, so she could play this combo and she would have a shot afterwards. Dangerous, very dangerous. And she's still not feeling the equipment very good. You know, she's just a little slightly off on every shot.
Yeah, her speed, she just doesn't have a grasp on it just yet. It looks as though she did make that 3 ball.
All right, table 5, we're going to go ahead.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? So even if Jasmin pockets the 1 and happens to get position on the 2, 3 balls in a bad spot, I think they're going to end up, if she does get from the 1 to the 2, she's going to be playing a safety on the 3.
Well, I saw her looking at the 9 ball. I think she's going to try to make the 1 and go into the 9 because
the 3 ball tied up, right?
Look at that.
Worth a try.
That was a good try. So now, pretty much all she can do because there's no way to break these out right here. So she's probably just going to play the two, make the two, and then just take a safety afterwards. It's just getting yourself in the right spot for that safety.
Just play it at a decent pace, and then she'll thin the right side of the 3.
Yeah, and there's no ball to hide behind by doing this, but at least if she can hit it thin enough, just make it difficult for Pia when she steps to the table.
Well, the 5 ball is going to be the blocker here, so she's going to play it probably thin enough that it goes under the 5 a tad. So really, if you got the 3 hit, you maybe don't have to hide the...
Yeah.
She didn't quite get it under there.
No,
she looked at it a little sideways like...
No, she wasn't trying to do that. If she did that, she would have been shooting it a lot softer because it's very tough to do that from where she was. So she was just using that 5 to stop that.
Oh, boy, it's dark in there.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Wow.
Oh, it doesn't do it. Oh, wee.
You think she's corner hooked?
I don't.
But
At
look at the
first
shot.
I did.
Look at the shot she's got, even if she makes this.
It doesn't really get her to the 5, but...
Yeah, she's not happy.
No. She definitely had the look on her face like, oh, this is real. She's just going to roll it in. Try to come up with a play here. The 9 ball's sitting in front of the pocket. So crossing over the 5 and getting under the 6 is no good. She may try to put the 5 on the 6 and bring the cue ball around, but there's just not a lot containing safety.
I'm not sure I like that safety. What do you think, bank or a cut-in?
She could thin it and tie it to the 6. That's about all she's got, although I think that might have wired up. Yeah, they're pretty close. She's just got to be really mindful if she goes for something like this that she knows where the 5 ball is going to go.
Yeah, probably the 5 would just stay there, so you have to come back and forth if she's hitting it full, hitting the 6 full.
Just another containing safety.
I don't like this because this is easy for Jasmin just to thin the 5 and come around 3 rails. If she doesn't move the 5 very much and has the right speed.
Yeah, the 5 will sit under the 6 for sure.
Yeah, just be careful of the 3 rail in the pocket. That's what you got to watch out for. And she hit it too full. She left it open.
With a lot of distance, though, and it's not really conducive. I mean, you pocket the 5, you've got to hit it with some decent pace, right, to come around.
And she hasn't really been able to hit a lot of shots.
Well, she hasn't had any opportunities, and everything's been funny, you know? So we'll see what Pia opts to do here. I know she's playing a lot, so she's fairly comfortable at the table. I like this. She wants to play very, very intelligent shot there by Pia. Instead of going for it and being completely offensive, she settled in and just said, okay, we're going to play this game. Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, Jasmin can do the same thing, just push the 5 up to the 6.
So, Castle, we have 8 tables that are for the tournament, and then we have 2 practice tables and an 8-foot Olhausen that they brought in, right?
Yeah, yep.
Is that right? Okay.
Wait, no, 3 practice tables.
Are there 3?
Is there? I thought there were 4 tables out
there.
I didn't get on them, so.
Yeah, there are 3 practice tables and 1 8-footer. That was brought in by Olhausen for all of us to check out. It's a really cool table. They also brought in some really cool shuffleboards, and so Olhausen is they're making sure that we have lots of things to compete at because that's what we do at the WPBA. We compete at everything.
So who's going to win this safety battle? That's
Well,
yeah.
I think Jasmin just did. I think that Jasmine's got the stroke for this shot for sure. I mean, both players do, but um, she'll just stun it forward and come one rail back across. She could go 3 rails forward, but I think she'll go 1 rail.
that was nice.
Very nice touch.
She has a really good approach to the table. It's the same all the time, and she's got that back foot in line with the shot before she gets down.
All right.
That's a big game right there.
Jasmin Ouschan up 4-0. This is a race to 8 versus Pia Filler.
Hi, it's Chanel Rain, and you're watching the WPBA on YouTube.
So what do you think, Dawn? We got all these cool new graphics, all kinds
I
of
know.
stuff happening in here.
I'm like watching you do all this stuff. Like,
yeah, I mean, I have a lot of fun. It's not that I have a lot of free time, that's for sure, but
you've done a great job.
thank you. I work really hard. Lots of cool things going on in the pool world right now, and I'm just glad to be a part of it, really. Like, I enjoy it, you know. I'm a little exhausted because I just got done doing the Derby City for 9 days, so I haven't recovered yet, so I'm a little rough, but I'm trying to hang in there.
Well, you definitely are in commentator stroke.
No?
If there's any such thing, if you've done nine days of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of energy, but that's how it goes sometimes.
I was watching the 6-ball in the side pocket. The 1 went in the side, so she's controlling that break really good, but the 6 just like wobbled as if it wanted to go but didn't. So here's a good way to get on the board right now. Just stay in line. You'll come probably in between the 8 and the 9, unless she wants to pull it. Pull it between the 5 and the 8. It's important for her to get out here. That's just not good. I mean, she ended up okay, but she definitely was not trying to run into the 9 ball. There's no reason to do that.
Yeah, I'm just happy to see something in her favor because I would like to see Pia be present in the match. So maybe a roll here or there may actually help her settle in a little bit and kind of get some confidence and get all in on this match. I don't want Jasmin to run away with it. That's not fun to watch for me.
It's fun for her.
It's great for a player, right? I get that. But you know as well as I do, the fans, they love some hill action. So I'm always, I'm down for the hill thrillers.
Look at this. She way overstroked that one. And that's just from, I don't know when she got here, if she was able to go over and get some practice on the tables.
I'm not sure. Pia actually just finished 11th place at the Derby City Classic 9-ball division, so 500 players. So she may also just be struggling with recovery. That's a very, as well as anyone, that's a very grueling event.
Yeah.
And she played in the banks, the 1 pocket, and the 9-ball.
Wow.
So, she was stellar in that event. Finishing 11th place is pretty impressive, but I think she's got to recover, and I'm not sure that she's maybe been given that opportunity too much yet. But we're glad to have her here. We're glad she still makes it to the WPBA event. We love her. We were supporting her. We streamed all her matches. So, all right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pia got one little rub on the 9, got her right back in the line there.
Yep,
So here we
yep.
go. Score is currently 4-1. Jasmin Ouschan over Pia Filler, the killer. Don't forget, guys, we got the ball sets for sale, but we also accept donations. If you want to donate to the WPBA or to the live stream, you can go to WPBA.com. Under the sponsorship tab, there is a donate here button. You can do that way, and we appreciate any and all donations. You can also donate by, when you're in the chat room, and right next to the little box you click to chat, there's a money symbol next to that. If you click on that money symbol, you'll send us a super chat. If you send us a super chat, we'll try to give you a shout out on the stream. So please, if you can, we continue to provide you with free content of these and amazing shows from these ladies here at the WPBA. And every dollar that you send our way helps us to provide and grow our stream, which obviously, because of your generosity, it has grown leaps and bounds in the last year. So it looks like Jasmin has made a legal break. She's got a decent starting shot on the 1. Maybe frozen. We'll see. I think she's fine. I think she's just making sure. She's going to have to cut it thin. Maybe play it with a little left-hand English. Jasmin wasn't here a lot last year, so I haven't seen her a ton. So some of her positional play and stuff I'm not super familiar with.
It's good.
I was kind of glad that you wanted to come in because you've been around Jasmin for a long time. She has won a few tournaments that I've worked, but overall she hasn't been a steady presence the last couple of years on the WPBA.
She's one of my favorite. She's so natural with her play. She's just a natural athlete.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Anna Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars. She
Yeah.
became
she
pretty
got-
famous over there for.
second place. She was like the runner-up.
And she was great. You have to.
She was great.
If you haven't seen it, you have to go on YouTube and search it. Jasmin Ouschan, Dancing with the Stars, Austria.
Mm-hmm. It was great. She was phenomenal too. Very impressive.
Yes.
Very, very impressive.
And then you can go onto her YouTube and see, she gives a lot of lessons, but I think the first one that I saw of hers was when she was doing pull-ups, which is not easy for women to do. And so she's physically just very fit, which I believe is a big help in this game.
Her stamina is impressive because of her athleticism. So, but right here, she's got 3 balls to extend her lead over Pia Filler. So, looks like they're pretty textbook. She just wants to make sure she's got a little angle on this 8 ball to get back down for the 9.
Are we looking at the chats? What do we do with that?
Yeah, you can talk to the chat. You're welcome to do that.
Janet Airlines, thank you very much. I like your comment. She says, nice to hear from Dawn. Love her style and energy. That's very sweet.
Yeah, that was a great out. She played the 7 ball really well. Someone had said that we didn't make mention to it, but she shot that ball very nicely. Got into a good position to get out on that rack. All right, so Pia Filler to break. The score is currently 6-1. Is that right? 6-1?
I think it's 5-1.
Is it still 5? Okay. Oh, yeah, because Pia did win the 1 rack.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if they hadn't updated their score yet. Fantastic. Say thank you to some of our sponsors here at the WPBA. Big Family Custom Creation, the official apparel sponsor of the Women's Professional Billiards Association.
See how that 1 ball goes in the side. She doesn't really hit them as hard as Jasmin does. So she's not getting a lot of balls to go, but she is playing that 1. Now she didn't. If
And
it
the
comes,
wing.
yeah, and the wing. But if the 1 misses, a lot of times that will happen. if you miss it short of the side pocket, that means you're not hitting it hard enough. Then it may go up in the corner, which is what just happened. So that left her with a nice shot on the 2 ball. The 6 is the one that she's looking at now, and that may be the trouble. I don't know that that goes by the 9 ball. She was just looking. We'll find out later when she goes to shoot it. It's close. She may have to use some of the rail, not going direct into the pocket, but kind of hitting the rail a little bit. So this is a key shot here because she's got to get where she's standing on that side of the table for the 5, but she needs that correct angle to either come in and break out the 9-6, or maybe it goes by the 9.
Can she break it out now?
That's what she did, and she did a great job, but that's the problem. When you're running into balls.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry, folks. You don't want to see that one. I don't have the booth camera set up. I was like, just kidding. You guys don't want to see that. I don't have the booth cam up right now.
Well, she may be able to see the 5 because she's looking at the 6 to see if it goes in the side.
Yeah,
if she hits
I
it
think
real soft. So she may be able to see the 5.
Yeah, I think she's fine, actually. I think it was more just deciding how she wants to play the 5 for position on the 6. But the good thing is the 7's right there, so she can just roll the 6 in, come back out to the center of the table. She should be fine.
She's going to have a cut on that 7. She's going to have quite a cut because there's not much angle on the 6. She did a really good job on that.
She really hit that well to get back to the center of the table. Like 2 rails around, 3. She could use 3. She could even use 4, really. Depends on the pace in which she feels most comfortable. Plus, she hasn't had a lot of table time in this match, so. It's on YouTube.
Oh, WPBA YouTube.
WPBA Billiards on YouTube.
Okay.
Just Billiards.
We're just
we're letting some fans know where they can locate the stream. All right, great stroke by Pia. She settled in nicely to that rack, really put the work in this 9 ball to get to 2 here in this matchup. Now, I don't know exactly 5, 6, 7. So Pia won the initial lag. So this is Jasmin's break, breaking rack 8. We'll see. Jasmin's break is a little more powerful, whereas Pia likes to make the wing ball. She doesn't try to make the one in the side. She tries to bank the one down to the top right corner pocket. And that way she always has a shot on it. She tries to get it down below the kitchen line. If it's bobbling in the side, she's actually hitting the break a little too soft, I believe. So Jasmin's a little different. She breaks with a lot more power. She's likely aiming to just pocket the wing ball every time. I don't know that she's trying to pinch the one into the side. The one on the spot, it's a little different than when the 9 ball's on the spot. So when the 9's on the spot, they always try to make the one in the side. But with the 1 ball on the spot, it is a little different. All right, nice break. I mean, another
look at that.
break.
Like I said, she's
so
playing
powerful.
6 ball.
Yeah, she's really powerful. She breaks beautifully.
They're just making sure that the rack off the table, they're not moving any of the balls.
Yeah, so the template rack that we use here at the WPBA, the official rack sponsor, is the Perfect Rack. It's produced out of Canada. It is a template rack. It's not quite paper and it's not quite plastic. I don't know exactly what it's made out of, but it's, in my opinion, it's one of the best that we've used. It seems to have some longevity where it doesn't really stretch out or get funny. And so kudos and shout out to Perfect Rack because I think you hit it on the head with that one. All right,
Well-
so good starting shot there. She misses the 8, going 2 rails out for the 3. 5's tucked under the 9 a little, so we'll see how when she gets on the 4, I think we'll have a better idea of how she's going to get to the 5.
Center of the table. It's always good just to play to the center of the table.
Well, the 5 does go up table, top left corner.
Yeah. I
Eh.
think that's the safest place to put it because she's got a nice angle to drift over behind there rather than to try to be perfect and come up between the 5 and the 6. That's too dangerous.
Yeah, she
Maybe not enough on that one.
she felt very straight. Hey, Kate, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in.
So she just has to stay down on this shot. If the cue ball were off the rail, well, the 6 is there to stop it. I was going to say she could just stick the cue ball behind the 9, but the 6 ball's in the way. Uh-oh, what happened there? Something's,
So I think she may
Going
have
on.
fouled. She time fouled, potentially. I don't know if somebody's phone rang or if there's some distraction.
Hmm.
I'm not exactly sure.
yeah, they're not making her have a foul.
Kate, so I have got the legendary Dawn Hopkins in the booth with me tonight. So thank you, Dawn, again.
Oh, thank you.
Letting the fans know at home. People are asking who's in the booth. Oh boy. So she makes a great shot on the 5, but unfortunately she's left herself in a bit of a spot for the 6 ball. Someone asked in the chat as well, Tina Larson's score line, and I do believe it's 4-2 Margarita at the moment.
Oh, that was nicely played. Very nice.
Good speed. Here we go again, a little bit more of this back and forth action. We'll see what Pia comes with.
I think if she pushes the 6 to the right rail and then brings a cue ball around 3 rails, maybe behind the 9, there's 2 blocker balls over there. You got to have good eyes for this type of shot. Let's see how she
She's
does
gonna
that.
get it there.
Look at that.
Be
That
great
is
if she locked it up to the
beautiful.
9.
Wow.
Oh,
Man.
great shot. Snaps. Everybody knows that. The snaps are.
So this is good to know your diamond system here, or some of it, because the 6 is kind of in the track, a little bit out of the track, but kind of in the track. So if you know some of the diamond system, you don't have to learn it all at once, but learn a few. It can get you out of a lot of trouble. Wow.
Oh, just barely. All right, Pia. Safety successful. Great shot. Pia comes to the table with ball in hand. She's just going to come back out to the center of the table here. Doesn't have to do anything fancy, just pocket the 6.
Well, and then she's breaking next, so that's huge. If she
Opportunity,
can get
yeah.
an open table and a run out.
Yeah, she can kind of fight her way back into this match.
I kind of was looking at the situation going on with the shot clock thing, so I missed why she got behind the 9.
She overhit the 5. She overhit it, so then she ended up dragging, like she went to the rail and back out this way.
Oh, okay.
All right, safety successful, right, guys? Lots of people are appreciating that safety in the chat. Sorry, our chat is like hit or miss. So the chat on this one is a little bit weird, so I always pull it up on my phone
Oh,
because,
you were talking to somebody and I couldn't
yeah,
see them up
they
there.
weren't on there. And that's why I do it because I know there's a lot of people that are typically in the chat that I haven't seen today, so I pulled it up on my phone because they're there. I'm not ignoring anyone, just so you guys know. I just couldn't see it. All right, so the score is 5-3. Jasmin Ouschan still in the lead by 2. This is a race to 8 A-side matchup here at the Olhausen Iron City Invitational.
There's that one.
Yeah, she's
So I
I
know
don't
with
think she likes that.
the two in the back of the rack, I see it now on this back rail, but it's not always back here.
Mm-mm.
But this is
Yeah, sometimes it bounces to the end reel and comes back up and gets kicked out by another ball.
yeah.
Sometimes if the wing ball misses and doesn't fall in the pocket, it'll come back and kick the 2 out. It's it's interesting.
Yeah,
These racks are interesting.
because I think the initial thought of putting that in the back was to separate the 1 and the 2. If the 1 went up table, but it doesn't seem to really follow that pattern all the time. This time it kind of did, but
No, and the thing is too, I think with a template rack, it's just about the pace that you hit it because then you get weird kicks sometimes on the balls and then they end up down table. But I mean, we've seen Jasmin just make 6 balls, or 3 balls on the break, and it looked like it was duck duck goose for her. So you just never know. You know that you're gonna make the wing ball. I think that's pretty much everybody's general. From there on out, they're all trying to figure it out.
oh, she's looking at a kick. You don't want to really, I don't think you want to jump this because the cue ball would have to travel too far to get over the 6. So if you do that, you're going to jump off the table. If the 6 is closer to the cue ball, it's actually easier to keep the cue ball on the table. Nice shot. She got a little kick from the 3, so she was able to get safety there. If that 3 didn't hit it, the cue ball would have left a window open. So Jasmine's just trying to find, see, the 9 is in the way for really where she wants to hit.
Three has completed.
So she, I don't know, let's see what she's going to do. So she's got to jump because of that, because the 9 is in the way. Good hit. Let's see if she gets any luck here. Well, what's in Jasmine's favor is that the cue ball landed over the 8 ball, which is going to make this 2 down the rail harder, and getting position on the 3. Because you don't have the full cue, you're
queuing awkwardly.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes that. Nobody enjoys being bridging over a ball. Just play this at a light pocket speed, maybe, or find the safety.
And
Nice
that's the
touch.
safety.
Nice touch. Very well played. So, Stefan in the chat asked if you're related to Hall of Famer Alan Hopkins.
He's my ex, actually. Not related, unless you want, like, ex-marriage to be related. He's a great player, though. 5-time world champion. Really good player. Ooh, look, she got a little roll behind the 8.
Fortune tends to favor the bold.
Yep, so watch the 9 here because she's going to jump this, and if she makes the 2, it's not going to make the 9, but if she clips the 2 thin, then you could see an early rack here.
Oh, she
She
drains
made
it.
it, yeah.
All
That was a
right.
great
How do you
shot.
like that, folks? What a
Woo!
great shot.
Replay, replay.
I know. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, you do have it. I was just
I do,
joking.
but it's a lot of steps to be able to teach someone, so I haven't done that yet. I haven't figured out how to make it simple yet.
Okay.
When I do, I will teach you.
All right. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Nope.
boy. She's going to
What?
get away with it, though.
Yeah, like you said earlier, if she gets a couple of rolls, which she has kind of in the last few games, I mean, she's
Absolutely.
playing good too and playing great saves, but little bumps here and there make a big difference.
Absolutely. Let's see while Jasmine's lining this shot up. Let's check out that replay.
Beautiful.
Oh, she
Beauty
drains
made
it.
it, yeah.
Great shot. All right, so looks like Jazz is probably going to kick up to the short rail. Try to kick that 3 to the right long rail. Keep the cue under the pink 4.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Oh, it's going to get away.
That was a
Oh.
tough one.
Oh, I think it leaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a chance Pia can shoot this.
Yep, she's looking at it. So that's going to, if she gets out here, that's going to tighten up the game, which is what you wished for, right?
Always.
Good shot. So she's got a little bit of an angle here. So she can come above the side pocket if she wants and come back over. Depends on how much angle she's got. It doesn't look like a lot of angle though, or she may draw down and play that 6 where she's looking now. I think that's probably going to be the better choice. That's the thing. It's your brain is like a computer at this point, and you're calculating all the things that you can do, and then just choosing the easiest one. So again, here she can follow up and come to get straight on the 7, or she can draw it over to the rail where she's standing, which is, she'll probably do. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
miscue.
Did she miscue?
She miscued twice in this match already. That one was a nasty one.
The stroke she did, though, was almost like pokey.
Oh, yeah. You could hear it, though. You might not have heard it.
No, I heard
your
it, but I
headset.
wonder if.
Oh,
the
if it was the stroke more than the miscue, like a...
Yeah, I'm not.
skid
It
or
seemed like she
whatever.
had a very short stroke, like the last stroke, but I'd have to look at it again.
Jasmin did not make that ball because I feel like she would have already been moving to the next shot.
Yes.
She was clocking her pocket.
Yeah.
I couldn't see, but she wasn't moving, so I felt like that ball did not fall. All right, so we'll see what the side view is on this green 6 ball. She's plenty fine here. Just going to roll it in. Yeah, her stroke was definitely bad. You could just hear it, though, and we're upstairs, so that's why I was like, did she miscue?
Yeah.
Like, that's a weird sound. Like, you could hear it. And we have headsets on, so if we can hear it, it was loud. Like, typically, we can't hear what's going on down there too much.
So her choice here is what she's thinking is she doesn't know whether to just, you can slow roll it, take a longer shot in the 8. You can come down one rail with some inside English. But the 9 is big. You know, you don't want to touch the 9 because then you can be stuck down at that end.
Right, nice
Yeah.
shot. She can be fine. A little, it's a little bit steeper cut, but should be just fine. Nope. They gave me the wobbliest table, I swear. Like, I should have just brought mine in from the trailer, but I did not. So
You gotta
I've
take
got.
some
I
matchbooks or
did.
something and
I
put them
already stuck
underneath.
something under there, but I think it's getting smushed. It's been there for a couple days.
Are you bumping it?
Yeah, I keep hitting it with my toe.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
see, and I did it.
I started up a trend. Sorry, guys. We got a wobbly table here.
A little too much speed, or
I think she's perfect.
okay.
I mean, it's not dead straight, but I think Pia Filler is just fine on this shot.
Yeah, I think so. And that's gonna get it real close. 5-4.
Beautiful. All right, tying this match back up. Got a little roll when she hit the miscue on that.
Yeah,
And
she's had a couple of rolls in
she
a row,
has.
but
I think that's 9-ball, right? Like, you have to get the
Yeah.
roll and you have to play good. So if you're
Yep.
not getting lucky, I don't care how good you play, you got to get fortunate sometimes in 9-ball.
and even when you have a situation where somebody got lucky, there's always a way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can be the better player to get out of it, then,
And not let it mentally beat you, right? Don't be
Yeah.
like, oh my God, they got so lucky. You
No.
just got to try to fight through it.
that's the victim. You
know.
don't want to play the victim in this
No.
game.
No, you'll be very upset with yourself if you play the victim.
Okay, this break is important. She's been breaking very well, but when the pressure gets on, it's amazing how people's breaks can get wonky. And that one did not. So the 2 is back here on the rail. Now I'm going to try to pay attention to that. I'm just curious.
Dawn, she's all into this, analyzing these template racks right now. We've been having these discussions.
Well, it's been a conversation topic
Mm-hmm.
since I've got here to the
Yeah.
tournament, because we were playing with the 2 in the back of the rack, not with the 2 in the back of the rack.
Yeah, now they put it back to the back of the rack, which, they sent it out as a vote, right? So we all decided we wanted to leave it
Yes.
the way it was. So
Yes.
leave the 2 in the bottom.
So she's waiting for the player behind her, so she's asked this shot keeper to put the clock on hold. You don't want to, you don't want that person bumping into you. That was a nice shot. A little dangerous, though, because the 7 and the 6 were there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, she's left Pia long, but this is...
But the 3 is down where the cue ball's going to go.
She's going to have
so
to catch a window, that's for sure, if she thinks she's going to get on the
Yeah.
3.
I don't. Wow, great shot.
Kind of unfortunate. I mean, she had to play into the window. You got to get lucky there. And she didn't, so she's going to thin it probably and come 2 rails around. Just to be mindful that she doesn't want to scratch in this bottom right-hand corner.
Well, or go too far, because then there is a window between the 8 and the 5 still.
Mhm.
So you have to think about where that cue ball is going to land.
Da, 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 da. Great shot. Beautiful.
Yeah, hard to play a good save from here. Can she get behind? Is the 8 in the way? If she can get behind the 3, that would be what to do. If you can hit it full, that
Yeah.
would be perfect.
Come under it. She just has to be careful not. Oh, she can see the edge of it. That's
Okay.
good. That's a good shot.
that was
Beautiful
great.
shot. Fantastic.
So can she see any part of it? That's a good question.
I don't know that she can. Is she going to try to jump?
Oh,
Why don't she just go grab her jump cue?
she did. I don't think I
Interesting.
like this one, but she's
Well, she
jumping
must-
well, so
She must only have to get over an edge, though. That's what I'm guessing.
she's jacked up pretty high.
Nice attempt. Doesn't really get her there, but Jasmine's coming to the table with a clear opportunity. She's going to extend her lead. Pia has been fighting back pretty nicely. Jasmine put a serious stomp on her from the gate. I think she was down, what, 4-0? So
5-1.
then it got to 5-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, it's never over. Never. You
Well,
have,
an alternate break, and I mean, there's just so many factors.
yeah.
Oh, she's going to be queuing over that brown 7.
Big difference. Big difference than another inch to the right or left. So this is tricky. You know, is she going to pull it back and play the 7 in the side, or just you got to watch that you don't get too close to the 8. But it's a more comfortable shot than shooting with high and coming back and forth below the side pockets. Very nice. Very nice. That was a great comeback. And that's these champions, that's what the difference is when there's a shot that they need to come with, they come with it. So the 9 is in the middle of the table. I like to see where it is and determine which side of the 9 I'm going to come on for the next shot. I don't know. It's perfect speed. I thought she was going to pull it around 2 rails. Oop. Big game right there. That was a big game.
Hi, guys. I actually just seen that someone said Jasmine doesn't have the E in her name, and you're absolutely right. Someone was in the booth talking to me when I built the video description. If you guys can just handle it until this match is over, I can fix it when the match is over. I can't fix it while we're live, though, because it will chop up my stream to where on YouTube it will become 2 different streams. I've already learned my lesson there by editing titles in the middle of matches. So if you guys can just hold it down for me, I apologize for that. I normally don't do that. I'm usually really picky about that. And as soon as you said it in the chat, I noticed it. So you're right. It does not have an E. I will fix that.
Shame on you.
I know.
You made a mistake.
I know. Someone was in here talking to me when I was doing the edit, getting all the titles started, and brain fart. So we're moving on. I will fix it. Please don't have a breakdown about it. I know it's wrong. I apologize for that. I apologize to Jasmine, right? But
Well, Jasmine's such a nice person.
yeah, I don't think she
I don't
cares,
think she's
but-
gonna get mad.
but
at
we're
you.
gonna fix it. So if you guys can just bear with me, but when this match is no longer live, I will make the necessary adjustments. Actually, I'm gonna make a note as we speak.
Here.
Can I have a postie?
Nothing on the break. Wow. And the 1 this time is sitting this. Look at how deep the 6 is in the pocket. So Jasmine has a possible run out here. She's just going to roll the cue ball down, stay on the rail, and then she'll have the combination, the 2 and the 6 ball.
Nice shot. She was really mindful to make sure that 2 ball didn't follow the 6 in.
Or hit a side where it doesn't leave you a shot. You know, people take that for granted when the ball's sitting in the pocket.
Yeah, I actually had some people in here chatting with me in between matches while I was setting up, and so brain fart.
You're
I apologize.
okay. You're
I know.
okay.
I'm laughing because Tracy Control, one of the ladies that plays, and Amanda, they were like, yep, I know. All right, so it looks like Janet is playing Ilu Kibaragalu, and she is currently down 4-2. Some people had asked me for some score updates. We also have Margarita Fefilova is up 7-2 over Tina Larson at the moment. So Margarita is on the hill.
Perfect speed. She's really got the speed of the table down. She's going to walk over and make sure that she doesn't get on the short side of the 7 because the 9 is there and it won't allow her to get back up for the 8. So she's got to roll down enough to get the correct angle, which she's done.
This will get Jasmin on the hill.
That last game was really, really big.
Yeah, because it was the difference of 5-5,
Yeah.
6-4,
Yeah.
you know, a huge difference, absolutely. All right, nice touch. And this 9 ball to get on the hill for Jasmin Ouschan. All right, well, they're racking. We'll say, why do the women of the WPBA love it so much?
The WPBA is the longest standing women's professional pool tour and the biggest supporter of women playing pool.
An incredible community of strong women and people who are putting a lot of time and effort in growing women's pool.
Gives women something to strive for, a reason to improve their game and to try their hardest to become a better player.
I get to play with the best players in the world, and not only that, but I get to call them my friends.
Every time I get to come to an event, I feel at home with all of the girls.
Meeting and competing against fierce women.
The camaraderie amongst the players.
The fierce and high-level competition with a beautiful group of ladies.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, we're going to cut her short. Jasmin is back down on the ball. She's moving fast today. Like, you guys are killing me. I want to watch all my video.
So she made a ball on the side. I think it was a 7 ball. She's got a cut. I don't think she's got a good shot for this one in the side, but depending on how she feels and how the angle is, because the 2 is sitting right there, so if she can make it, she'd have a shot on the 2. If she misses it, does it go behind that wall of balls? I don't know. So we'll see what she decides. Yeah, not to take the chance. Using that wall of balls and hoping there's no window. We'll see if Pia can create something out of this shot. If she can see it at all. Well, that could be the end of it, but there's still a lot of work to do here. So Jasmin's got to stay in position, which she's been doing so far perfectly. I think going from the 2 to the 3 is probably going to be the thing. If she got straight, she can play the 3 in the side, which is good. And then just roll up for the 4, either in the same side or maybe up in the corner. So she's got a little more angle than I would think, but still very makeable. She's going to slow down a little bit. Oh, the 4's by the 9? Is it 4 by the 9 or the 4 up by the pocket?
The 4 is by the side. The 5 is down here by the 9.
That's what I thought. So now, is it 2 straight? She's going to draw it over, I think, to the rail and out. Yeah. So the problem was when she shot the 2, she went forward too much and left a funny angle. And that last stroke, when she hit that 3 ball, it was like she moved into the shot, which is never good. So she just needs to pull this back just an inch or 2, not too much. She wants to use the angle to draw the cue ball up the table for the 8. Okay, she's elected to draw it out. I don't like this angle. What do you think, Lonnie? It's straight, not quite
There's
straight.
just not a lot of angle. That's the problem, right? And it
Yeah.
makes you have to push for more cue ball movement to get back down table. So she'll probably play with a high left hand ball, or she's going to have to drag it around under the 9. That's it. Those are her options.
Yeah, which is what she wanted to do initially, but gave it more of a straight.
She
It
ended
was
up
a little too straight.
Yeah. Yep, agreed.
Well, here's a big ball right here. She's got to have.
So there was a question in the chat as to whether or not Joshua is here watching Pia. He is here watching Pia. And Tyler is also here with Margarita. A lot of times Fedor comes with Christina, but this particular instance, Christina brought her dad, who is her coach. So Fedor is in New York preparing for a big exhibition with Earl. So.
Oh. You know who else I saw here, who I haven't seen in years, is Dennis Hatch.
Yeah, Dennis is coaching Tina Larson.
Oh,
so
okay.
Tina Larson has picked up Dennis as her coach, and so he travels to quite a few of our events to help her. Yeah, Dennis has been traveling around with Earl. I don't know. I know he's got, he owns a car lot in Indiana, and he's a busy boy. Nice touch there. Shoo-wee. 7-5. Pia Filler is kind of like hanging around. She's trying to get back into this match. Had a real opportunity when it was 5-4 to make it 5-5. That didn't work out, so here we are grinding it. Jasmine's up 7-5. Race to 8.
With her break not really working that well, I'm surprised she's not giving it more power. You know, the softer, she's trying to make that 1 in the side, but...
She will. She will. She'll get it figured out. I mean, you got to remember, too, that Pia, this is her first match where Jasmine's been playing, nonstop really for 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's nice to, I mean, Pia will settle herself back in, and that's just what champions do. She is a very good player. She's got to make adjustments, so I do agree on the break. She's got to make some adjustments. All right, so she does get the wing ball and the one in the side, and she's sitting very nicely on the 3.
As I said that, this is the best break she's had.
Yeah, there you go. See, she's making the adjustments, Dawn. She's down there doing the work.
She advances to 10 a.m.
Yes, and Larry is here with Savannah as well.
17, I'm pretty sure. That's correct.
So she'll come around these 2 balls. She's got to pull it pretty tight, though.
She does. And the 6 ball could be a real threat in that situation. Oh, wait, I'm looking for her to get to the 5 ball next, not the 4.
Well, see that I was doing the same thing. I was going over to the left side of the screen.
Yeah, we definitely screwed that up. This is much better.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's nice.
So she'll just draw it over and get fairly close to the rail, but don't scratch in the side. That's what you got to watch for here. She did that perfect. She's got slight angle. She wants to make sure that she gets out with the right place so that she doesn't have to run into the 9.
That is one thing, Dawn. I love it here. They take care of the players on a whole nother level, don't they?
I'm wearing the shirt. The ICB
okay. Yep.
gave us a gift bag that had a shirt in it and some little knick-knacky things, and they just
so
really
chapstick and all the things that we need as pool players
and women
and women. And I love it too because they always put our names on the back of the shirts.
Yeah,
and I love it at ICB.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not sure if she's sitting a little flat here, if she's going to have to draw straight back to her for a shot on the 8. Oh, she could slide it over, so she had some angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought the way she was stroking it, the long strokes, I expected her to draw it straight back like you did.
Me too, yeah. I thought she was super straight, so I thought she didn't have a choice. Well, D-Wiz, if you want these events in Atlanta, I would suggest you contact the WPBA, find us a venue and the money added that is required, and I'm sure we can negotiate. We're always open. We actually have a few spaces in our schedule at the moment. It might be worth a conversation if you can make that happen. All right, there we go. Pia Filler tightening this matchup just a tad. Is Jasmin Ouschan's break next? The score is 7-6.
I bet she wants a nice clear shot on the 1 after the break. What do you think? Is it going to go hill, or you want to give a prediction?
I want it to go hill. I have a really good graphic for that.
Oh, I want to see that graphic. Come on, everybody.
Right,
let's
put it in the universe, all right? This match is going – Jasmine's going to be mad at us if she goes back and listens to this.
I mean, I'm not saying who I want to win. I just am saying –
We would love to see a hill thriller. That's what we're saying.
Oh, look at this.
No. We had a really nice hill thriller with Sophia Mast and Ashley Benoit earlier.
So this is what you would like for a close to hill match, is a nice shot on the 1. Everything is wide open.
Absolutely. All right, Craig, thank you for your donation to the stream. We appreciate your support.
Yay.
Let's go Hill Hill, he said. See, everybody likes the Hill Hill.
So she's
Except
going,
the players.
Yeah. Well, I think
And
Pia
this-
would like Hill Hill
yeah,
at this point.
And this right here, at this point in the match, when the score is so close and Jasmin has a nice open break, is when Jasmin becomes very dangerous.
Now, this is the longest extension. I think she put 2 extensions on her cue. No, I think she did, really.
So
Did
she
she?
used 2.
Well, I don't
She
know.
might have. She might have like a second one that she adds just for extra weight, and then maybe one that snaps into that, right? Jasmin is a Predator-sponsored player, so I'm sure she has whatever she needs.
People will do whatever they can not to use that bridge, I think.
I like the bridge, but I just think the extensions are nice to have.
Well, they're nice and
Then you don't have to pull
Yeah.
2 things off the table at once and
you
your
can
body
shoot
sometimes.
in the
yeah.
right, in the position you're used to shooting in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if she stays with a nice stroke, and that's the key here, is not jumping up, when you get a little bit nervous and poking at it, and you got to breathe, get the oxygen flow into your nervous system. There's a big shot right here. So she's just going to come
To the
2
left.
rails.
To the left long rail, is that what you're thinking? Yeah.
Well, she can pull it all the way up or come 2 rails over. Yeah, 2 rails over.
Yeah, to the left long.
That
That's
was
good.
nicely done.
Very well
This
played.
doesn't look like any trouble here. Just float to the middle of the table. That's a mistake. That's nerves right there, because she's had great feeling the whole way through and then had a fairly easy position shot and didn't do it right. So let's see if she stays in focus to just make this ball and get something on the 9 ball. That we're all human out here. Jasmin is
Absolutely.
human.
Yep. Yep. She is. So she plays the bump into the
Ooh.
9.
She's got a straight shot.
I think
So,
she may have gone away with that bump.
yeah.
I'm always nervous about bumping the balls when we get to that point in the rack,
yeah. You can scratch, you
Mhm.
can.
So many things,
Yep.
right? So thank you guys for watching. This has been a good one. All
Yeah,
right.
she got it. Whew.
She did. All right, congratulations to Jasmin Ouschan. She will be advancing on the A side in the final stage here of the Olhausen Iron City Invitational. Pia Filler will be still in this event. She's not out. She's just going to take the scenic route from here. So I want to say thank you to Dawn Hopkins for being in the booth with me. She's going to be back at 7 o'clock to do our 7 o'clock feature
Yes,
match.
Because you'll be playing.
I'll be playing. And so you guys are not done with her yet. I do want to say thanks to all of our sponsors here, Simonis Aramith Diamond, as well as Castillo Leather Goods, How Tips, How Flash Carbon. I don't want to miss anybody. ICA Training Tool and Kamui, of course, and the event sponsors here, Olhausen, Iron City Billiards, Mez Q's, and Kamui. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond. You are watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube. We'll be back at 7 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in.